Sonic High School, Chapter 10. 2 Different Fights. Why are you here? Screamed Tails with the anger of a million angry birds. This is going to be a good chapter. Sonic was shocked because Tails was his best friend. And Tails was smart. But Tails was super pissed at Sonic for not coming to the science competition, even though they were best friends. Sonic moved his mouth, but words didn't come out because he did not know what to say. Sonic was a mixture of mad and sad and frustrating, because he did not know what he could do to get Tails to be his friend again. At times like this, Sonic thought about Amy's fine body, because it set his mind at ease. Apostrophe ses. Apostrophe ses. I am here for my friend, said Sonic. Our friend, Espio. We are still friends too, Tails. You are just too mad to see that. I know what I see, said Tails, kinda screaming. I am so smart! Espio tried to get in between them even though it was his house that they were in right now, and said,
Guys, please, let's make sure I can fight Knuckles and not get owned.
Sonic and Knuckles ignored him for the moment and continued to be in a fuss. Is Knuckles here, though? Is Knuckles at Espio's house? I didn't know he was at Espio's house. I thought they were just at Espio's house to talk to him about the fight that is about to happen. Okay.
I am sorry, bro. I don't understand. What can I do to make our friendship the best one ever once again?
Said Sonic to Tails. Tails wiggled his two tails and looked to the side in a thinking way.
I don't know,
said Tails to Sonic.
But you know what? Here, take this!
Tails took out a blue book from a spot and threw it on the ground in front of Sonic. It was what it was when Sonic looked at it. It was Sonic's journal.
What? How did you get this?
Said Sonic to Tails.
I gave this to Miss Lesson before she read about my balls problem.
I lied. I did not go to the science competition that night. I still went to school, but instead of going to the science competition, I used my science hat of invisibility to sneak into Miss Lesson's room and get your journal. I wanted to get your journal so that no one else could read your business and see your gay ball problems that I know you still even have, even though you think you are getting better. I was going to give it back to you, but you were not there at the competition like you should have been, even though I'm such a good friend to you, even now when I could have been reaching my phone to genius, I was so sick for you because I want you to be happy.
Tails said to Sonic with a voice of emotion. R.I.P. headphone users. Sonic did not know what to say. High school drama was so insane to be part of. Sonic picked up his journal and felt like he was going to cry, because he was being an asshole jerk to his best friend, who was only trying to make him happy.
Tails, you did not have to do this,
finally Sonic said respondingly.
What matters is that I did,
said Tails.
And also that you did not care for my special day because you were too busy trying to be true boyfriend and girlfriend with Amy. Goodbye, Sonic,
said Tails right before he flew out Espio's bedroom window with his flying tails. And then he did.
This is so shitty,
said Espio to Sonic, who was now the only other person in his bedroom.
I still have to fight Knuckles tomorrow, but your different kind of fight with Tails is just as crazy.
That is for me to figure out with Tails,
said Sonic.
Let's get back to making sure you cannot be defeated by Knuckles.
Sonic and Espio spent all night in Espio's bedroom. Knuckles wasn't there though. That's weird. That's a little bit. That's just weird. Was there a space rip for a second, though? Reading books and watching videos about fighting and learning how to be the best at it. By the time the night was over, you know that was me in high school. I watched a couple Jackie Chan movies, and I was like,
I can do this stuff. I can fight kids. I can fight older kids, because I watched some Jackie Chan movies. I watched Rush Hour 2, and I can do a backflip and stuff.
Spoiler alert. I couldn't do a backflip. By the time the night was over, Espio was ready to face Knuckles. They went to school on this new day, and school happened and was over, and now they were in the hall, where Knuckles said to meet him to fight. There was a crowd of people around him that included Sonic, who looked worried, Rouge, who looked worried and with her baby, and Vector, who was smiling. Also in the crowd was Tails, and with him, Cream the Rabbit, who was Charmy Bee's girlfriend. Cream was a little woman and pretty smart, but not as smart as Tails. Her boobs were smaller than both Amy's and Rouge's. Is it Rouge like the fucking mess, like the makeup? I'm just gonna say Rouge from now on. But they were still high quality in their own way. It is surprising to most people that a gay like Charmy was even allowed to have a girlfriend. But it just goes to show you that the impossible is not what you think it is. Then Espio jumped over the crowd into the middle where Knuckles was. "So you decided to come anyway," said Knuckles, "even though you know your ass is gonna get torn up by my moves."
I do not want to fight you, Knuckles,
said Espio to Knuckles.
but I am doing this for Charmy and Rouge. I'm doing this for Charmy because you kidnapped him, and for Rouge because you do not respect her baby.
"Let's do this," said Knuckles. Knuckles charged at Espio with his fists like an elephant running at a hunter trying to kill him for his powers. Okay. God damn it. There are going to be some great describers in this, and I am super happy that I get to read something like this. But Espio jumped out of the way and onto the wall like a pro jumper, which he learned how to do last night. Espio jumped at Knuckles with a kick move, and Knuckles punched at his foot, and they met with a purple and red explosion of power that knocked them both back. They continued to jump around and attack each other, and they did this for a while. It was difficult to watch for everyone. Rouge was in the crowd with her baby. "This is so difficult to watch."
Violence should not be a solution to conflict,
said Rouge's baby, peeking out between his hands. Did Rouge give birth to Gandhi?
"You were right. Why do people do this like this? I hate it,"
said Rouge to Rouge's baby. Rouge had become a different person since she had a baby. She used to be only sexy, but now Rouge was sexy and matronly.
"Yes, fuck this evil world,"
said Rouge's baby. Rouge then revealed her boob to her baby and had him eat from it as a baby would do. I just imagine some tiny fedora neckbeard just sipping at Rouge's breast. Like he's just 400 pounds, but he's like 2 feet tall. It's a little terrifying. I'm just saying. Rouge's baby thought this was the best part about being a baby, because not everyone would get cool boobs like this delivered to them on their doorstep like a milkman. I don't think Rouge's boobs are on a doorstep, baby. I think they're in front of your face, attached to her chest. Babies did not have much to worry about anyway, so Rouge's ace boobs made paradise a realty for baby.
"I have a feeling,"
said Rouge's baby.
"you should lie down and relax."
Is Rouge's baby gonna have sex with her? Please no! So Rouge lied down on her back and the fight continued to go on. Knuckles and Espio were both bloody and gross looking, like two waiters who were holding messy foods and then walked into each other, causing the meals to launch into the air and then fall down on them and ruin the nice clothes they got from the store. They were breathing hard and were tired, but they kept going, jumping and kicking and punching and running. It looked like two people doing a dance, but hitting each other also. Just the most aggressive dance you've ever seen. It's like me with the tango, except I tango with my fists. Knuckles kicked his feet out at Espio. Why? He has giant fucking knuckles. But Espio jumped up and dodged them and came back down and hit Knuckles in the mouth and knocked him onto the floor ground.
Is this enough yet? Are we done?
Shouted Espio to Knuckles. How will this ever end? Knuckles looked up from the ground at Espio standing over him. Knuckles had a Twinkie in his eye as he looked up at Espio and crawled towards him. Espio did not do anything but watch him and feel dangerous. Come closer, said Knuckles in a whisper voice. So Espio bent down and put his face to Knuckles. Knuckles looked looked up and down Espio's sweaty purple body and into his eyes and said, I respect you.
And then grabbed his face as gentle as a deer and kissed him on the mouth. God damn. When Knuckles kissed him, he did it extra hard. Sometimes with the eyes shut and sometimes looking into Espio's deep yellow eyes that looked like a circus of laughing men. God fucking damn it! Why? Why?
Their tongues met in the middle of their mouths like two chicken cutlets that were acting like cats that loved each other.
This is so fucking stupid.
I fucking love it. When SPO was watching fighting videos last night, he was not expecting to, he was not expecting he was going to have to do kissing too, but he liked it. They, let me get my composure back here. They went on kissing for a full minute while everyone watched, wondering if they were... My face is tingling, god damn it. Wondering if they were done fighting or just taking a break to kiss. Finally, the back part of Knuckles' body began to lift off the ground while his mouth was still making out with SPO. Eventually, the power became so strong that his mouth was removed from SPO, and their spit was like a shiny extension cord that connected an appliance to a wall outlet. Knuckles then began to glow while floating in the air, and the whole place became a little windy. Is Knuckles transcending? On the side, Tails said to Cream,
Wow, I know what this is. It is a rare moment of science that we will never see probably again in a lifetime or ever. It is called body donation, and it was invented by
Einstein, for everybody who doesn't know how to talk Sonic.
It is when someone creates a moment of such powerful love that they can choose to restart their lives as part of the person they love. Einstein invented this by making his wife love him so much one night during a romantic pasta dinner
Spaghetti everywhere!
that she became a baby that was like him. But then he killed his wife, the baby, because he thought it was too dangerous to have her live on in the world without testing it in a laboratory first. It is a fact that if it looks like magic, it is not magic, it is science, so deal with it.
Knuckles glided on the wind forward through the crowd of people in front of him and into Roja's mouth, where he disappeared into. It was a good thing Roja's baby had premonitions and told her to lie down, as then Knuckles did a U-turn. A U-turn in Roja's sex-filled body and came out of her butt as a newborn baby that looked like SPO. This was all science. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for Jesus. See you later. Just kidding. Please check out my other videos. There are also things. And if you want to watch more Sonic High School, click up in the top right corner. If you want to watch a random video that I'm going to put there because you have a weird video fetish, I'm going to put that there in the bottom left corner. If I didn't already say, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to bed.